Peace, y'all. This is Ashe. I'm all about life force rejuvenation and paradigm shifts. Okay. All right. Let's get into it. Okay. Let's see what's up. You guys need to know about. Oh snap! A victory. A victory is here. Okay. If you didn't know, now you know. A victory is here. Oh my gosh! What type of victory is this? What type of victory is this? Okay, it's hidden. Am I not supposed to tell? Oh my gosh, mother of baskets. Okay, congratulations. Maybe somebody's a mom. It's not the Empress card, but you know, there's gonna be something doing with creativity. Your intuition is gonna tell you something. Maybe you'll feel some type of fulfillment as a mother, or something that has to do with family. Okay. Maybe you wanted to homeschool your kids, but you weren't able to, but you still are able to get a curriculum and it's victorious, or you know, something like that. Maybe you become PTA mom. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? For my fellas out there, like maybe I have to take it here with the men, but like maybe the courts, maybe the mother of your children didn't want to give you certain hours with your kids, but you're able to get those hours with your kids now, you know. There could be some type of, yeah, look at this, the Lover's card. Okay, Ten of Coins in reverse, Son of Sticks in reverse. Somebody's child could be very gifted here, Magician in reverse. So let's look at this courting card. There could have been in-laws involved in this. Your own family could also be involved in this. Okay, it doesn't have to be with the Lover's card, even though this is the Hoodoo deck right here. But with the Lover's card, it doesn't have to be a romantic partner, right? So like I said, this could be the mother of your child, or this could be a grandmother you're working with, somebody in, if not family, then an associate or friends. Okay. And with it being upright, I feel that you all are going to come to some type of conclusion, something amicable, okay? So amicable, friendly, something that works out, a win-win situation. There we go, win-win situation. I'm being called to talk about, because I learned that it's called the 7 Habits of Highly Effective Teens, and there's 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. So, you know. Anyway, these were in reverse, so let's take a look at this. This could be how you all are feeling. Oh, this is gonna make me cry, guys. You could have a son, but if not, there is a child involved in this. And maybe you were feeling powerless with the Magician in reverse. You may have felt like you didn't have enough funds for the correct lawyer. You didn't have enough funds to make this work, or maybe you were just scraping by so that you could be in your child's life somehow. I'm sorry, guys. When it comes to kids, like, you know, you just see things in a different way when you have a kid, you know, and you definitely see kids in a different way, and you joke in a different way too, like, right? Certain things that are funny aren't funny anymore, but anyway. Yeah, you guys could have been feeling anxiety about this, or like maybe it was in the back of your head. You weren't trying to think about it because perhaps you felt so powerless. Maybe you felt like you weren't really going to be in your child's life, for some of you all out there. And for others of you out there, if, like I said earlier, like maybe you're getting news that you're going to be a parent, and maybe you feel like you don't have the funds, or you don't know what you're doing. And yeah, I'm getting this sense of like 5 of Pentacles in reverse, like, or 5 of Pentacles. Someone just feeling like they're not enough, they don't have enough to make this happen. And the Son of Sticks can also represent yourself as a child. Maybe you feeling like you don't have the drive, the willpower to actually complete this. I need to show you guys the cards here. Okay? All right? So this is just the energy that that I feel like we're sitting in, or y'all were sitting in. Okay? But look here, you have been working. So I do see that you all were working diligently to do what you could, do what you can. Okay, maybe you couldn't get the best lawyer, but maybe you had to go pro bono, but you vetted, like you made sure you got a lawyer that was pro bono, like free. But and I'm only translating, guys, because we may have some international people watching. I'm not sure, right? We might have some people learning English or learning higher vocabulary of English. So I just want to make sure we're all on the same page, right? Pro bono is free. So because everyone in America, you are, if you want a lawyer, you can have a lawyer, right? But the thing is that also in America, this is capitalism. So we know that money is what really makes things shake, right? So even though the lawyer is free, this isn't a socialist country. I mean, and I don't even know if they do this in socialist countries. I need to look into that, but that does, usually people would say that the pro bono lawyer is not the best lawyer at all, and that you'll probably lose the case. But I see that you all have put in the work. And if it wasn't a pro bono lawyer, or maybe this isn't a lawyer at all, maybe you're putting in work to do research on how to be a better parent, or you're talking to your elders and getting advice, or trying to figure out how you can invest in your children even though you don't have a lot of money right now. Maybe you're looking for an extra job so that you can put into this investment, right? Maybe you're looking for new homes for your kid or whatnot. And again, with going back to the lawyer situation, maybe you vetted out these pro bono lawyers to make sure that they were the right lawyer for your particular case. Or you put money aside, whatever little money you may have, you might have a lot of money. Maybe it's just, you can have a lot of money but not necessarily be rich. Maybe you're not rich or wealthy, or maybe you have a lifestyle you're trying to keep up, or bills. Everyone's financial situation is different. So you might not be broke or anything like that, right? But the court could just be very expensive, or this move you're trying to make could be an expensive move, and perhaps you put in the work to at least put a little money aside so that maybe you can't get the best lawyer, but you could get some type of payment towards a lawyer that will actually care to take this case on for you, okay? Maybe you're looking at a bunch of different houses that could actually be a better environment for your kids, or you're trying to find a community to move into so that you could get better schooling. In America, it matters what neighborhood you move into, because that neighborhood is going to tell you where your kids can and can't go when it comes towards public schooling. If you have the money, then you can go into private schooling. I'm not exactly sure how the charter schools work. You might have to pay for charter school too. I'm not exactly sure. But, all these things, your job, the neighborhood you're in, how much you pay your lawyer, like all these things add up, right? And this could have been stressing you all out, but you did put in the work here. So I feel Spirit like congratulating you and saying that they see you for the work that you did put in. It's not like you just sat on your hands here, okay? So, yes. Now, what's the next message here? Daughter of Coins. I immediately heard sabotage. I immediately heard sabotage, okay? You could have had a lot of losses, even putting in this work. Like, man, am I going to find this lawyer? Like, am I going to be able to find a house that's actually in my tax bracket where I could put my kids into a good school? Like, there could be a bunch of things going on here. Maybe family didn't want to help you out. Maybe there's just a lack of support here, a lack of information being given, okay? And I just heard that you are secretly the Queen of Pentacles. I also heard that you are up and coming. That this Ten of Pentacles is going to come out of reverse. Now I'm just channeling, guys. This Ten of Pentacles in reverse, it's going to go upright. Okay? You could, whoever I'm talking to here, you could specifically be in a time right now where you're lining things up in your life. Okay? And things can be moving slower than you want them to, especially with the Daughter of Coins in reverse. Daughter of Coins upright, Knight of Pentacles upright. Let's bring this back to the original Rider-Waite Tarot here. Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck, right? Your pentacles, like, you know, imagine the amount of schooling you have to go to get a certain, say your medical degree. Then you get the salary, right? You go through all the schooling, you do the testing, you have to, and I'm not a medical student at all, but my sister was pursuing becoming a doctor, and there's some things like you know, I can't remember the word. Put the word down if you guys know what I'm talking about here when it comes to doctors, but they have to like go in the hospital and actually put in, you know, work, put in their experience, right? There's interviews. It's a whole process. It's years of process. After your bachelor's degree, then you go into medical school, right? I mean, just a lot of time. Then you get the pentacles. So in the meantime, you might be taking odd jobs. People might just see you as the man or the woman that flips burgers, not knowing that you're almost done with your medical degree. Like, you might be finishing up your interviews and stuff. In a month or two, you know what I'm saying? Your tax bracket could change like that, right? So I don't feel like this is forever or anything like that. And Spirit sees that too. I think you guys have been putting in a lot of work, and there's a sense here of something kind of like feeling hopeless, feeling like, man, is all this work going to pay off? But remember in the beginning of the reading that we got Six of Wands, we got victory. First card in the whole reading. So this, all right guys, I got cut off there. But yeah, I was basically just talking about how, you know, Spirit sees not only what you've been through, but what you're going through, and this work that you have put in, it's not for anything. You might feel like things are coming in slow, maybe that the money's coming in slow, and like you're putting in all this work, you could be doing all this schooling and stuff like that, but again, victory is yours, because victory is the first card that came out. Okay, so let's wrap this up here. Wow, Tower in reverse. Some type of spiritual awakening I'm hearing. There's some type of lesson in all of this. You, like, whatever you're going through, say you're a father, right? And say now you can navigate the legal process very well because of all the struggle you went through in the legal process. Perhaps trying to get custody of your child or trying to spend more time with your child. I'm hearing that you may want to implement a program where you help out other dads, or you give support to other fathers because that support wasn't there for you. Like, I'm seeing that this situation or this work that you put in, you could be a medical student here, and maybe you see some holes in the process, or where medical students don't have the support that they need. Maybe they need more mental health, because when you're a student in college, you know, unfortunately, you could feel like your whole world is riding off of a test score, right? Your mental health could go in the trash if you're not careful. You could feel like you're not smart enough, and I hope I'm not triggering anybody, but that, you know, unfortunately that happens to some students. The pressure gets to you, right? And there's all types of pressures in life. You could be someone who doesn't have a degree, and you might feel insecure because you don't have the degree, and maybe that pressure is getting to you. Maybe you feel like no one will ever see you as someone worthy because of this piece of paper, right? Like, and you might be stepping out of that now with this victory. Look, 9 of Sticks. Yeah, there could have been a lot of like, you've gone through all this hardship, all this pain, all this mental and spiritual, I want to say warfare, right? Yeah, let's say war. I mean, she got the Bible and the gun with her, you know? There's things that you're understanding about protecting yourself and protecting your values, your material items, your worth, your reputation, things that are going to help you move forward in life, things that are going to help your family move forward in life. And what this situation has done is it's given you, it's shown you, like, unfortunately, the shadows of the process. Now that you have a light to these shadows, you could possibly bring that light to others if you like. I don't even really necessarily see that here, but that's just, again, I'm feeling that. Even say you don't do a program, say your friend, again, the father example, say your friend somehow years down the line goes through the same process. The same thing happens with his child's mother, okay? Now you on the phone telling your friend, hey, I did X, Y, Z, and this is how I got through. In fact, here you go. Here's my lawyer's number. Maybe you just do that for one person, and bam, you're able to get them through the process. It's something here where this tower gives you, like, I'm hearing some type of spiritual authority, like, and it's only because you've gone through these shadows. It's only because you've gone through, it's because you put in the work to see certain shadows, to see certain things on the ground floor, that you're able to move other people through this process. I mean, look at this card. It's giving Harriet Tubman. Now, in the book, it doesn't say Harriet Tubman, but it's definitely giving that. How many times did Harriet go through the Underground Railroad? Plenty of times, and she took so many other people with her. So now, from my mothers out there, like, this being your first child experience, you'll be able, your cousin, your sister, your whoever goes through the next child experience, you'll be like, you know what, XYZ here. This is going to help you get through the process faster. You won't have to go through these certain things. Make sure your doula is present so that the doctor doesn't try to, do things that you don't authorize as the mother, right? It's kind of like that. I saw this article where this father lost his twin sons, unfortunately, during the labor process, and he started a program for fathers becoming doulas, so that when the fathers are in the room with the mother, they could step in, And I just want to say, because I had my first daughter in the Caribbean in St. Martin, and the doctor didn't even come in the room. It was the nurses that handled all of it, right? Just 2 nurses, and just a completely different experience than when I was in America. However, in California, I had twins, so it's going to be a different experience for sure. But I was able to see both of the, just the ways it was processed. I got to see the difference in how much my bill was, right? And what it means to have a child in a socialist country versus in a capitalist society. And again, you could be going through some type of initiation process like that, right? You could even be someone, like, say you're online for a fraternity or sorority and Hell Night is approaching. For those of you that don't know, Hell Night is the last night where, you get put through a series of trials throughout the whole night. And those who make it through the series of trials, which should be everybody, because at this point, like, who is dropping the line, right? Whoever gets through all of that, you are able to call yourself whatever it is, alpha, beta, gamma, whatever, right? If you look on Netflix and you look at the, anyway, it's supposed to be a dark process, right? A hellish experience, a chaotic experience. And it is a curated or something, a made up experience of what you will go through in life, so that when you pass and when you do get your letters, your Greek letters, if you could go through an African sorority and fraternity too, whatever it is, right? Your African letters, your Greek letters. When you get these letters and you actually go through the chaos and the darkness in your actual life, right? You know that you can survive it because you have already survived Hell Night in college when you got your letters, okay? So it's giving something like that, some type of initiation, some type of, taking shortcuts. Y'all know, y'all that are, y'all that are frat or sorors or whatever, y'all know you don't take the elevator, you don't cut the grass, you walk all the way around the pavement, and they better not see you cutting the grass, right? Or that's gonna be your ass. It's gonna be your ass when you go see your people later that night, right? Or yeah. I think that's a pretty good example. They better not see you take the elevator either. You better take the stairs. You take the stairs until you get your letters, right? So you don't, ain't no shortcuts. And I see that's what is given here. Someone here didn't take any shortcuts. Somebody I'm talking to, you didn't take any shortcuts. You did this I don't even want to say it that way, but you did this step by step. Okay, it's kind of like there's certain exams you have to take to get certain credentials, and you can't use a calculator. You have to do the math on paper, right, to get certain credentialing. So it's giving that. I'm proud of you. Congratulations for this victory. Let's get another card for this victory here. Let me see this, because you guys could still be in this. This is great. 5 of Pentacles in reverse with the Son of Coins and the 2 of Sticks. You are moving out of this mindset of, I don't have enough and I'm in this certain tax bracket, into this mindset of, no, I'm a student. And students in college usually don't have the money, right? Like that's pretty normal, okay? So it's not that you're dusty or you're broke or whatever. No, you're a student and you're moving up into the next level. It's not that you're gonna be a bad mom or you're gonna be a bad parent. No, you're learning. Everyone has to learn. Everyone has to up-level their skills in parenting as they go, okay? So whoever wants to judge this part of your life, they might see this. Maybe they think they're seeing 5 of Pentacles. They're actually seeing a student. They're actually seeing someone that is putting in the work and the effort to learn. You're planning. And again, we talked about your ship coming in my last video. Okay, your 3 of Sticks coming in. All right, so anyone who watched the last video and you're still waiting for the chains to be broken off and the chains to be free, the reason you're not trapped right now is because you need to get the books cracked open, and you've been had the books cracked open. You've been doing the research. You've been vetting lawyers, vetting the elders about parenting, learning about med school, whatever the example is for you or whatever it is for you in your life. And maybe you feel like you're at a standstill or you're feeling low because you've just been put through battle after battle after battle, and that's why you're at the 9 of Wands and you're reflecting on everything and you're trying to catch your breath. Open the books back up. Get back to studying, get back to researching, finish that final exam, finish out strong. You're doing it. It's not even you can do it. You are doing it, okay? Maybe you can get, I'm into Panda Express right now. Maybe you can't get Panda Express right now. Maybe you got to skip a meal right now, okay? But it's going to all be worth it because victory is yours. You've already done so much, okay? So I hope that gave you the life force rejuvenation and paradigm shift that you needed to move forward. I'm always honored to be on this journey with you all. I'll be coming back, of course, with other things, right? And yeah, I just really hope this motivates you to just whatever research, whatever studying, whatever concept you need to learn to get you to the next point right now, whatever job application you need to put in, whatever baby step you need to do right now to do it. I hope this motivates you to do it, like literally right now, like like literally right now, okay? So love you guys so much. Peace, bye.